Hello everybody, so Beaton here and welcome back to another past paper practice video. In this video I will be tackling some algebra questions. So let's head straight into this question. So the question says, by simplifying, show that 2x minus 3 in one bracket, 2x plus 3 in another bracket, subtract x minus 4 in a bracket all squared is equal to this side here, which is 3x squared plus 8x minus 25. So they want to show that this side is equal to this side. So what we can do, we can simplify this side here so that it will look like this side. So let's start simplifying. So first of all, when we look at this here, we see we have the same thing here, the same thing here, the same thing here, the same thing here. One is subtracting and one is adding. So immediately our mind should jump to the difference of two squares. So we know we got to square this here, and we have to square this here, and then we subtract them. So when we square 2x, we'll end up with 4x squared. And when we square 3, we'll end up with 9, and then we subtract that. And if we are to factorize this, you'll see we end up with exactly what we have here. If we are to factorize this, we'll end up with one bracket. We'll have what can we multiply by itself to give you 4x squared? We know 2x. And we ask what can we multiply by itself to give you 9? So we know 3. So we put the same thing in the other bracket, 2x, 3, and in one bracket we subtract, and the other bracket we add. So we just do the reverse. So we already simplified this piece. So this will now subtract x minus 4 squared. So we need to be careful with this part. So what we'll do, we'll isolate this and we'll square this bracket for now. So let's square this bracket. So this will be x minus 4 in one bracket multiplied by x minus 4 in the other bracket. So we'll work this out. So we'll have x multiplied by x minus 4. And we have minus 4 multiplied by x minus 4. And we distribute now. So x times x will give us x squared. X times negative 4 would give us negative 4x. And negative 4 times x would give us a negative 4x. And negative 4 times negative 4 would give us a plus 16. So we'll have this in bracket. Subtract 4x minus 9. So now this is the tricky part. So we have this subtraction sign directly outside the bracket. So we cannot remove this bracket just as it is. We must distribute this negative sign throughout. So this will be 4x minus 9. And we distribute this negative sign. This will become minus x squared. And then this will become plus. So this is actually squared. So we got to put back that. So this will become minus x squared. This will become plus 4x. And distributed throughout here, this will become plus 4x. And distributed throughout here, this will become minus 16. And then we put the like terms together now. So we know these two are like, so this will be 4x squared minus x squared. All the terms with x together. This will be plus 4x plus 4x. And then we have minus 9, and then we bring back the minus 16. So when we subtract this, we'll end up with 4x squared minus x squared. That will become 3x squared. And 4x plus 4x will become plus 8x. And negative 9 minus 6 will become a minus 25. And this is equal to exactly what we have on this side here, which is 3x squared plus 8x minus 25. And with that, this has brought me to the end of this video. So we see when we want to show that one side is equal to the other side, we take the most complicated side and we simplify that side. Try to do whatever you can do algebraically and mathematically, and when you work it out, you will end up with exactly what is on this side. Sometimes you may end up in a situation in which you have to divide the entire side by a common number, but in this case, we did not have to do all of that. So with that, this has brought me to the end, and I trust that you have a good understanding of this question and questions like these, and I want you to keep practicing. And I'll see you in the next video in which I'll be tackling some more questions like these. Until then, take care and keep practicing.